morning, everyone. We are the next group, and we are going to report about the media and information sources. Okay. First, the learning competencies. Learners will be able to identify the different sources of information, compare potential sources of media and information, discuss the advantages and disadvantages of the different sources of information, identify and explain basic criteria for evaluating information, discuss the importance of being able to evaluate information. So, ito yung mga matututunan natin sa discussion na to. So, bago tayo magsimula, manood muna tayo ng video.
Where will you find the information for your research? Your little sister may be a source of aggravation, but she's probably not a source of information for your science project. You may think your little brother is the current incarnation of Genghis Khan, but he's probably not a good source of information on a radical thinker's paper. The old saying goes, variety is the spice of life, and that applies to information sources too. You'll want to consult a variety of sources of information, including print, online, audio, video, and other sources in order to get the best information on your topic. Information comes in a variety of formats: a face-to-face interview, a telephone or online interview, an article from U.S. News & World Report or some other weekly news magazine, an article from the Washington Post or other newspaper, a podcast of an NPR radio show from their archives, a video segment from Discovery Education or maybe even YouTube, a map from an atlas, a photograph from the National Geographic magazine or website, a nonfiction book on your topic. Websites, databases, articles, books, newspapers, video, audio, primary sources, secondary sources. There's information out there in so many formats that it's amazing so many students don't know how to find it. Many students find one good article or one great source of information on their topic, and they think they've hit the jackpot. They want to stop right there. That's not a good idea. Here is a paraphrase of an old Buddhist parable to explain why. A servant brought an elephant to a small village where many of the men were blind. In order for the blind men to learn what an elephant is, they came to touch and feel them. One man felt the elephant's leg, another the elephant's tusk, and a third felt the elephant's side. When asked to describe what an elephant is like, each blind man had a completely different description and began to bicker about who was right. The man who felt the elephant's leg said that an elephant is like a pillar. The man who felt the tusk said that an elephant is hard and smooth. And the third man, who had felt the elephant's side, said no, an elephant is wrinkly. This story can be used to illustrate what happens when you only research a subject from one source and do not explore others. You will not get a complete picture of your topic. Your assignment for this module is to explore one of the types of information sources. You'll be turning this into a Powtoon like you see here. Your job is to tell us what the information source is, where to find it, what the benefits are to using it, and what the drawbacks might be. Good luck!
Created using Powtoon.
What is information source? An information source is a person, thing, or place from which information comes, arises, or is obtained. Information sources can be known as primary or secondary. That source might then inform a person about something or provide knowledge about it. So, ano nga ba yung information source? So, yung information source, dito natin kinukuha yung mga sagot sa mga katanungan natin. Siguro naman lahat tayo merong katanungan, di ba? So, dito tayo kumukuha ng maaaring sagot sa mga tanong natin. Yung information source, pwede siyang pwedeng tao. Siyempre, dapat yung tao na yun dapat reliable naman. Hindi yung kung sino-sino lang. Pwede rin namang bagay, o yung mga yung mga libro, ganun. Yun yung mga source of information. Pwede rin lugar, o kaya yung mga pangyayari, yung mga experiences. Yun lang. Meron tayong apat na rin ng sources of information. Yung una, indigenous knowledge. Yung pangalawa, library. Yung pangatlo, internet. Yung pang-apat, mass media. Next. So bago tayo magpatuloy, may mapanood lang muna ako dito.
understanding skills and philosophies developed by scientists with long histories of interaction with their natural surroundings. For rural and indigenous peoples, local knowledge informs decision-making about fundamental aspects of day-to-day life. Yung indigenous knowledge, yung mga knowledge na natututunan natin sa mga katutubo or mga tribo, ganun. A library is a collection of sources of information and similar resources made accessible to a defined community for reference or borrowing. It provides physical or digital access to material and maybe a physical building or room, or a virtual space or both. May 4 na uri ng library, yung academic, school, public, tsaka special library.
Ang i-report ko ngayon ay internet. So, what is internet? Or internet? The internet is a telecommunications network that uses telephone lines, cables, satellites, and wireless connections to connect computers and other devices to the World Wide Web. All modern computers can connect to the internet, as can many mobile phones and some televisions, video game consoles, and other devices. So today's generation are very lucky because we can access information through internet. Hindi katulad dati na kailangan mo pang pumunta sa library para makakuha ng information. So, sa internet, magbibigay ako ng some feature. So, itong isang feature ng internet ay instant message. Pwede tayo makapag-message sa iba't ibang tao, nasan man sila or ano man yung ginagawa nila through internet. Katulad nito yung application is yung Messenger. So, yun. Ayan. We can transmit a message, videos, or any files kanino man. Through internet din, pwede din tayong, nauuso ngayon yung online shopping. So, kahit nasan tayo, ano man ginagawa natin, nasa bahay man tayo or nakahiga, pwede tayong makabili or maka-purchase ng kung ano man gusto nating item. Kaso, kailangan pa rin natin mag-ingat kasi hindi natin alam, baka ma-scam lang tayo. Yung internet, nakakatulong din siya sa entrepreneur. So, ayun nga, katulad ng mga online shopping, nakakapaggawa sila ng business na kahit hindi sila umaalis ng bahay or naiinitan, chill lang sila, tapos umaano na yung pera, dumadami na. So, next yung e-books. Yung e-books, yung print digital version ng libro kung saan na-access siya sa internet, sa Google Play Store. Example nun yung Kindle. So, kapag wala kang time pumunta sa SM para bumili ng librong gusto mo sa National Bookstore or sa Fully Book, pwede mong ma-purchase yun doon. So, next is yung online education. Pwede kang makapag-aral sa internet. Pwede kang makapag-aral through internet. Merong website doon, kunera.org, kung saan free yung pag-aaral doon. Basa naman. Okay. Ayun, meron din nag-offer na ibang universities like UP, ganun, free online. Meron ding yung sa English na kasali din, example din yun yung sa English na tinuturo, yung ESL, English. Basta ESL siya, yung tawag doon. Nagtuturo ng English sa internet, yung through Skype, gano'n, tapos kumikita din yun ng pera. Okay, pumunta naman tayo sa mass media. So, what is mass media? The media is a diversified collection of media technologies that reach a large audience via mass communication. The technologies through which this communication takes place include a variety of outlets. So, sa madaling salita, yung mass media, pangkalahatan siya. Mas maraming audience yung nakakakita, nakakabasa, nakakanood. So, example nun yung mga print media, yung isa po ng print media, newspaper, magazines, brochure, leaflets, libro, yung mga ganon. Tapos, pwede din siya sa TV, radio, tsaka yun sa mga movies. So, yun lang.
So, yung next is classification of information sources. Yung una way, yung primary sources. primary sources. Primary sources are first-hand accounts or individual representation and creative works. They are created by those who have directly witnessed what they are describing and bring us as close to the original event or thought as possible without being filtered, influenced, or analyzed through interpretation. So siya yung mga information sources na hindi pa siya nadadagdagan or nababawasan yung yung information na nakakasagap. Tapos yung example nun, yung letters, yan, diaries, speeches, interviews, correspondence. Tapos, so, yung next naman is secondary sources. Secondary sources build off of primary sources with more extensive and in-depth analysis. They are summarized, evaluate, and analytically interpret primary material, often by offering a personal perspective. Kung dun sa may primary sources, hindi pa siya na-analyze, parang fresh pa yung balita. Dito naman, medyo nabago na siya, parang nadagdagan na, parang mas pinalawak na siya. Ganun. So, yung example of secondary sources, yung textbooks, monographs, analysis, review articles, dissertations, saka thesis.
Okay, i-report ko naman tertiary sources. Tertiary sources are distillations and collections of primary and secondary sources. The information is compiled and digested into factual representation so that it does not obviously reflect point of view, critics, or persuasions. So yung sa tertiary, simple lang paliwanag yan. Kumbaga, yung sa primary and secondary, yung tertiary, siya na yung pinaka salang-salana na sources. Okay, ito yung mga example ng tertiary sources. Encyclopedias, directories, dictionaries, handbooks, and guides. And classification. Nabitin pa. Meron pa pala. Chronology. So, ayan, bago ko ipaliwanag yung accuracy, may papalad mo lang dito.
How not to be fooled by the hashtag walang pasok and hashtag fake news. You need to practice your information source. CRAP stands for currency, reliability or relevance, authority, and purpose of the information sources. First, check the date. No, not this kind of date. This date. Ask yourself questions like, is the information recent enough for your topic? If you have a historical research topic, was it published around the date of the original event? Check the currency so this won't fool you. R. Reliability or relevance. Ask yourself, where does the information come from and does the information apply to my topic? Is it a primary or secondary source? Is the information balanced or biased? Are methods or references provided? Who published the information? Was it peer-reviewed? Check if all the information applied to your topic or only a part of it. Next is A. A stands for authority. Look for the author. Was it a single person or several people? Was it a corporation or organization? Check if there are credentials. What is their reputation or expertise? Lastly, P. P stands for purpose or point of view. Identify the intention of the author and his or her relation to the information. If a chef discusses about weather forecast, won't you doubt it? But consider these questions. Who is the intended audience? Is the information intended to inform, persuade, or entertain? So remember to use the craft test and check the currency, reliability or relevance, authority, and purpose of information sources before you use and believe them.
Accuracy. Content is grammatically correct, verifiable, and cited when necessary. Is the content grammatically correct? Is the information is accurate and verifiable? Are sources and reference cited? Does the tone and style imply accuracy? So yung accuracy, yung grammar niya correct, tapos verifiable siya, tas may tas cited din siya. Yun lang, ganun lang kasi tandaan.
Yes.
Author defines who created the content, the individual or group credentials, expertise, and provides contact information. Alam naman natin yung author, di ba? Sila yung individual man yan o group, sila yung mga gumagawa ng mga content. Sa una, do you know who published the source? Kailangan alam natin kung sino yung gumawa ng source na yan. Tapos yung pangalawa, is the author name easily visible? Kung makikita ka kaagad yung yung pangalan nila dun sa alam niyo na yun. Pangatlo, what are the author's credentials and are they appropriate for the information provided? Kailangan nasasaayon sa kanila yung information na yun, kung sakto ba. Kailangan kunyari medicine, dapat doctor din yung yung mag-aano din ng yan. Basta yun. Pangapat, can you find contact information? O yun, kailangan may contact tayo dun sa information na yun, yung gumawa ng author. Is the source produced by a reputable organization? Kailangan yung maganda yung organization yan, yung basta yung may hindi yung sa bangketa lang na galing yung kailangan malaki siya. Yan.
Currency. Information is current updated frequently. So yung simple lang dito. Pag kukuha ka ng information, siyempre hindi kukuha ka ba ng information na outdated na? Siyempre hindi, kasi hindi na reliable na sa'yo yun. Bali maghahanap ka ngayon ng information na reliable sa'yo at sa iba din. Yun lang. Next naman yung fairness. Fairness. Content is balanced, presenting all sides of an issue and multiple points of view. So bali pag fairness, halimbawa, may nagdedebate na dalawang tao. Siyempre pag mag-provide ka ng information sa kanila, dapat hindi bias hindi pala superior sa isa. Dapat pareha silang makakontento sa information na binigay mo, kundi hindi maaayos yung problema nila. Yung fairness.
Okay, good morning. I-report ko yung relevance. Ano nga ba yung relevance? Relevance is appropriate to the current time period or circumstances of contemporary interest. Ibig sabihin, yung relevance na papanahon siya. Ito yung magbibigay ako ng ilang katanungan para matukoy mo kung yung topic mo ay relevant. Okay. Content is relevant to your topic or research. Kung may kaugnayan, kung nilalaman daw ng research mo, may kaugnayan sa topic mo. Pangalawa, does the purpose of the source research statistical organizational meet your needs? kung yung mga nakuha mo doon na informasyon ay may kaugnayan sa mga gusto mong malaman. Who is the intended audience? Will information directed to this audience meet your needs? Kung sino daw yung mga magiging audience, tapos kung yung mga audience ba na to, mabibigay yung gusto mong malaman. Is the information relevant to your research topic? Yan nga, kung yung information daw ay relevant sa topic mo.